Okay, are we live? Can you guys hear me? I think we're live. If anybody can hear me, let me know. I'm gonna see live chat. Is this working? Somebody let me know in the live chat if you can hear me. I see people are joining me. Yeah, I see some people joining in. Say something in the live chat so I can know that you guys can hear me. I see people are joining in. Oh, okay, Kyle. Kyle is saying it's good. Great. So I'm gonna do this more often. I'm gonna try to create more content this way because I think the less editing and the more simple I make things, the more content I would be able to make. So no thumbnail, no cutting, just chilling out with our subscribers more often. Oh, I see Shapam is here. So just basically, I'm in the middle of my run, and I just thought, like, let me know if this is okay with you guys. That I just sometimes, well, just walking around and just wanting to hang out with you guys and answer some questions, do a Q&A, just while I'm going about um, doing house chores or just making some food and just answering some questions like this. If you guys have any questions or if you guys want to chill and talk about something, let me know if that's a good idea or not. I see Doorknob Head is here. I see, what else is here? This is the first time I'm doing something like this. Boogie Monster Mom is here. Shubham is saying sounds cool, really. Okay, good. All right, for this to work, you guys have to send me some questions, though. And also, I'm not gonna make any announcements about these things. I'm not gonna. You're just gonna be surprised live streams like this. So if you guys want to make sure you don't miss this, subscribe and hit the bell thingy. I think it should be right here somewhere. What are things like over there? Where I am in Philippines? Right now I'm in the Philippines. In the Philippines, there doesn't seem to be much of a. I mean, the schools are closed, but we have plenty of toilet paper here. I don't know why it is that in Philippines it didn't spread that much. Even though Philippines, the virus was the first country after China. I think the first case outside of China was in the Philippines, where I am right now. But it didn't spread. It didn't spread that fast. And I'm just gonna guess. And I know guessing is anytime somebody is guessing, it's gonna be people are gonna be like, "Oh, don't guess because you don't know what you're talking about." But I'm just gonna guess by saying that this is just I don't have like I have no idea if this is true or not. But I'm hoping it's because it's really hot here, and if it is because it's really hot here, maybe I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Don't. I'm not an expert. I'm not a biologist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not anything that gives me any authority or legitimacy to say anything about any of this. Okay, but if it is because it's really hot here, as you can see from my run, um, if it is because of that, that means that coming summer, the coronavirus might die out. But in Australia, coronavirus is spreading, and it's not summer there, so I don't know. Maybe I'm. Do they do regular checkups? I don't know. I haven't been outside. I've just been looking at the numbers, and in Philippines, it's not that much. Doorknob has the same because it's hot. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I hope so. If it's a good thing if that's the reason. And if that's the reason, that means like once winter is over, maybe it will also die out everywhere else. It could be. I have no idea, okay? Don't quote me. Don't be like, "Oh, Armin is coming up. Armin is like coming up with medical analysis and he has no expertise." I'm just guessing. I have no idea. Um, do they do regular checkups? I check that. Oh, by the way, thank you, Chopin, for tagging. It makes it easier to see. Don't ask me where in the Philippines I am, because, as you know, a lot of people are trying to destroy me, find me, so I'm not gonna. The low number of cases here could be because of low number of checkups on people, not sure. Well, I'm glad they closed the schools though here. Hello 898 is saying, will you stream with Earthling Carl again? If he's interested. I don't know how to reach out to him. You guys want that? Let me know if you're interested in that. I would be interested in that, but he is, I don't know. He keeps losing his Twitter accounts. So I don't even know how to reach out to him. Let me see. Earthling Carl, for people who don't know, I think he would accept being called an ethno-nationalist. I don't know if he is a self-described ethno-nationalist, but based on the definition of an ethno-nationalist. By the way, I'm touching my face. Don't do that. Don't touch your faces like I'm doing right now. But based on if Earthling Carl is an ethno-nationalist, let me know, guys, if you guys want that kind of people guests on our show. Livestream. Okay, so Mexico double cases every day, and they close schools only. Oh, Mexico is doing bad, so that goes against our theory, because Mexico is hot as. Well, where in the Philippines are you not? Well, I'm not in Manila. Oh, Manila is on lockdown. So there's no lockdown where I am, but Manila is in lockdown. God damn it, it's so hot. It makes it really hard to run here. I'm running 3 times a week. I take a break in between, and that's why I come here and talk to you. Keep up. What's her name? Dinik is saying, keep up the good work, Armin. Do not let the monster Islamists hurt you. I try. It's the kind of hot. Is it humid there? It's not very humid, no. Hello 898 is saying, I'm in UK and we aren't doing anything. No schools or businesses are closed. Our Prime Minister Boris is an idiot. Why? Why is it not closed? Why is it not closed in UK? That doesn't make any sense. Philippines is a third world country and they close all the schools. Cebu is starting to close up also. Oh, Cebu isn't closed yet? That's crazy. Why is the UK not closing? What's their excuse? Do they have an excuse? Do they have a reason? Does anyone know? By the way, guys, I want to do a video on Iran and how they're dealing with the coronavirus. Iran is a very interesting case because Islam is really, really responsible. And I'm not exaggerating. I know it might be... I might be biased, so you guys judge it as well, yourself. But I really think I'm being objective here by saying that Islam has had a major, major impact of this on the spread of coronavirus in Iran. There are many reasons why I think that's the case, and I will do a video on it if you guys are interested. Are you guys interested in that, to see why Islam is responsible for spreading coronavirus in Iran? Chopin was saying all the institutes in our states are closed as per government order as well. So that's in Ronnie, by the way, is Chopin, guys. Chopin is in India. Apparently in India they're closing down all government institutions. So what's the UK behind? Why is the government so big? And why is the government in the UK so behind? Do you watch the Cosmic Skeptic versus Sabur Ahmed debate, and what was your opinion? No, do you guys want me to check that out and review it? I haven't had the time. The reason why I don't, I'm not, those videos are great, by the way, okay? But the reason, I don't think that's the kind of content for me. Honestly, I am way past, I don't know, Islam. I mean, how many more different ways can I discuss with you guys? I'm not saying those kind of content is important to have, right? And to make more of. And Cosmic Skeptic and, people like Genetic Modified Skeptic and all those guys, Rationality Rules, we need them to keep making those content because they are making it more and more professionally. And those kind of content we need to have those for people that are now recent skeptics or becoming skeptics or becoming atheists, and people that are in touch with people that don't want to make them atheists or want to make them doubt Islam and stuff. But honestly, for me personally, I mean, and in Atheist Republic, other people are doing those. We're trying to produce those kind of content, at least discussions in our Facebook groups and pages and stuff like that. But me personally, I've moved on to. I mean, how many different ways can we actually say like Islam is ridiculous, right? I want to talk about more complicated stuff, like the influence of Islam on economics or on politics, or the details behind like the Sunni Shia divide in Iraq, or the influence of Iran in Lebanon, and how they're using Shia Islam to make that to create that influence. Or maybe hopefully if we get more people joining our lives, like it's great that we have Shobham now, that we get into more detailed stuff regarding India, right? It's good that we have Rivka now on our team. She's going to help us get into more detailed stuff regarding Judaism in Israel, for example. And we have Yuval there for that as well. Hopefully at some point maybe he could join our team. And I don't know how, but at some point I want to get into more detailed stuff about Christianity as well, like the influence of Christianity in Brazilian politics. And I want more people from all around the world to go to our website and just send their views from all around the world, right? If you go to atheistrepublic.com, there's a green button on our homepage, and you can press start recording. And if you're like a a former Muslim from Indonesia, you could like talk about what's the situation like that in Indonesia right now, right? Or from Malaysia or somewhere like that. So these are the kind of more nuanced, detailed discussions that I'm interested in, or maybe the history of the Umayyad dynasty, Islamic history, or whether getting into discussions whether Muhammad was even real or not, right? Did we all just assume he was real, and now the more we look into it, we're like, oh, that was the wrong assumption. Those are the kind of detailed, nuanced discussions that I think I'm more interested in now. I think a lot of us have moved past, or is God real, or is God not real, or is it true, or Islam is not true? Like, I think, I don't know. I'm not saying we all have moved past that, and it's not wrong if we haven't, because again, we have to be there for the new atheists. I'm not talking about the new atheist movement. I'm talking about people that are recently have become atheists. We need to be there for them, even though it might be like too boring or repetitive for us. We need to still be there for those people. But I personally am interested in more of these kind of nuanced discussions. It's just fascinating to me, I think. And I don't know. What do you guys think? That was a long answer to why I don't really watch discussions and debates. If I watch Cosmic Skeptic, I might be more interested in watching his videos on veganism. What was this video, anyways? Am I assuming that this was a video on Islam? Yeah. The reason why is because Cosmic Skeptic is one of the smartest people I know, and we disagree. So it's really, really fun to disagree with somebody that you look so highly, you really value as a content creator, right? Because it's a challenge. Talking with Muslims that are like, oh, I'm going to prove to you God is real. Oh my, this discussion, here's something that you've never heard of. I'm going to prove it to you. Just give me the chance. Give me the chance. Okay, let's see. Let's bring it. Oh, what about the order, the beauty of the universe? Have you looked at the planet? Oh my, like, really? After 15 years of doing this, you think you're the first one that have talked to me about the order that exists in the universe. Okay. Like, how many more times do I have to listen to that? I'm not interested in that. It's so boring. You guys are dumb. You guys are morons. I'm not going to waste my time. I mean, again, it's not a waste of time. It's important. I'm just bored. I'm just bored of talking to, and I understand people who are morons. We still need to be there for them, okay? Because somebody needs to help them stop being morons. But that's why I wrote a book, okay? I wrote a book, Why There Is No God, so I don't have to make the same points over and over and over again, okay? I wrote the book, and everybody that comes and says in my, like, hey, here's my arguments. I'm just like, here's a free PDF of my book. Get lost, okay? Because I'm not. The main reason why I put all the arguments in my book, why there is no God, is because I was tired of making those points. So I turned it into a book, so I never have to make those arguments ever again. But I still do it sometimes, just if I get bored. I don't. Yeah, but I think there's more interesting things to talk about. Let me see. Anybody in the live chat? Where's the live chat? Video was to atheists believe. Oh, do atheists believe in human rights? Yeah, I mean that's. Okay, so yeah, I would chapter on morality. It's about morality. Okay, so was it? I'm interested in talking about morality, but if I don't want to get bored, I would have that discussions with other atheists or people that have more complicated views or more nuanced views about morality, right? Like again, I would rather have an argument against cosmic skeptic about veganism because that's a challenge, okay? Because I want to have a discussion with somebody that has the potential to destroy me, okay? To humiliate me in front of an audience, okay? I want there to be that potential because now and somebody like Cosmic Skeptic could do that. Cosmic Skeptic is way smarter than me. So if I have a discussion with him, the chances of him educating me and putting me in my place is very high. Okay, so that's a challenge. It's interesting. I want to do that. I don't want to talk to somebody. I mean, I should want to talk to somebody that is that is not going to make any interesting points because we need to be there for them. I should want to, but I don't want to because it bores. It's boring. It's boring. Okay, I did my part by writing a book and making it available for free for anybody that can't afford it. Okay, I did my part. Okay, those are the simple arguments, the most dumbest simple arguments about why there is no God. Made it a book. If you can't afford it, if you don't have a credit card, if you live in a country where there's no Amazon, I made the PDF version available for free. I'm also going to make at some point the audio version of it available for free on our YouTube channel. So I did my part. I'm not going to do anything else. Chris is saying I was supposed to do a live debate with a pantheist. Unfortunately, I haven't heard from him in a few weeks. What's there to debate? A pantheist, it's just semantics. They're atheists. They just call God things that already exist. Hey Armin, I sent you a DM on Instagram. Hope you see it. I won't see it. Just if you want to reach out to me, just come on these live streams and talk to me here, because I'm so scared of even hitting on my inbox in Instagram because it's going to basically take me. I rather if I have a free time like this to do anything, I rather produce a content where I can share it with more people rather than having conversation with one person at a time, right? So I'm not going to click on my inbox on Instagram. My Facebook Messenger is also completely destroyed right now. There's only a few people where I go check the messages, which I work on our team, on Atheist Republic team, and I just need to check if they have anything to tell me about some updates regarding Atheist Republic or secular jihadists. But I'm not. I probably need to hire a team of secretaries if I could, and I would need like a budget way more than I have right now to be able to go through my inbox right now. Okay, so Reza is gonna copy paste his message here. Oh, I hope it's not very long. Somebody Gerard is saying mere existence or not of God is irrelevant. No, it is very. What matters is the damage that results from the belief. Well, I mean, the mere existence is very relevant because, but the damage from the belief, well, if there is a God or not, it really matters because our beliefs has to be based on the truth. So if there is a God, our belief system has to match that reality. So what is reality really does matter. So I don't know how you could see the existence of God doesn't matter. Omar is saying, you spoke to the dishonest Dawa people at Speaker's Corners. They were so afraid of having a polite debate with an ex-Muslim, they didn't even upload their video on their channels. Well, I think I was too polite for their taste because they wanna. I tried to be very nice to them, and I think they don't like that because they only will upload it if they think that they managed to humiliate me in a way or put me in my place, or if I was rude to them. Maybe I should have been, maybe I should have been rude so that they could have uploaded my video on their channel to be like, oh, look at this rude ex-Muslim. ARN is saying, hi Armin, there's a great need to have skeptical atheist content in Urdu, Hindi, and Arabic. I hope you push forward on that front to or encourage others to. Yeah, well, right now we have Atheist Republic YouTube channel in English, which is this one. We have a Persian one, which I also am a host on, along with a Persian team. We have an Arabic one, which we only have one person working on that, Pamela. She's from Lebanon. She's an ex-Christian Arab living in the United States. And she's our head of our Arabic team. And we need more people in our Arabic team because she's not going to be able to download all the time. I'm hoping that upload all the time. I'm hoping that we get more people joining our Arabic team where they could help us upload more content on our Arabic channel. And Urdu is actually my next one. And I know somebody that said that he's interested. I haven't had the time to reach out to him. He would be a great candidate to start our Urdu channel. He's based in London. So I'm going to reach out to him at some point and start our Atheist Republic Urdu channel. That would be fantastic. I really want to do that. Thank you for reminding me that. Shopam is saying, what do you think about the Jews' view that atheists and pagan polytheists should join hands against Abrahamic stuff? Can I swear now? I don't know. Yeah. Abrahamic stuff. I mean, what would be the argument of polytheists about Abrahamic stuff? My argument about Abrahamic religion is that it's all based on claim. I don't know. I don't know if that is that Drew's position. I don't know what arguments would you use if you believe in fairy tales. What's your point against Abrahamic religions? Awesome interview. Okay, so Rizzo is saying awesome interview with Zeus. Oh yeah, in our Persian channel. We had a Zeus on our channel. Can you read Persian? Yes, I can read Persian. We need more of your effort for Iranians. Religion is not that big of an issue in the West as it is in Iran, so I encourage you make more. Actually, religion is a major issue in the West. I don't know where you got that it's not a major issue in the West, but it is a bigger issue in countries like Iran. I agree with that. Julie saying, I absolutely agree. Keep going, Armin. Thank you, Julie. Rizzo saying, yeah, I am. Okay, I am making. Our Persian channel is growing, and we're going to keep growing it. So, and yeah, so yeah, we're going to also try to make content on logical fallacies in Persian. Shubham saying, I think I could help if you ever decide to make Bengali and Hindi content. Shubham, the reason why we might not make a Bengali or Hindi channel is because almost people in India, I don't know if that's true about Bangladesh, but at least in India, correct me if I'm wrong, most people that have access to internet in India speak English. So what's the point of making a channel in Hindi if our English channel is already reaching them? Like that seems like a lot of effort for very low return on investment. I might be wrong. Let me know I think the highest return on investment right now is Urdu. After that, I think it would be Malay or Indonesian. I don't know how different is Indonesian with Malaysians. I know there's some similarity. I don't know. I think Indonesia needs to be reached, man. Like nobody's reaching to Indonesia, and it's the largest Islamic country in the world. And after that, I think it's Spanish. Atheism is growing in Philippines so much. Our Atheist Republic Manila consulate is our largest consulate, so that's our largest local group for Atheist Republic. But the reason why we're not going to make Tagalog Atheist Republic YouTube channel in Tagalog is because everybody in Philippines speaks English. So why should we do that? Oh my god, I'm losing the chat. I might miss some of them. Guys, tag me if you're gonna tag Atheist Republic if you want me to read it. Any info on when you'll return to Canada, or is that secret? Apology. Yeah, don't ask me about where I am or where I'm going to be, or when I'm going to be at some place. Don't ask me those questions because, it's already not a good idea for most people to do that. It shouldn't. So for me, it's even yeah. Um, Sorry, didn't have a better answer. Chopin saying, I might have misunderstood, but they had pagan, polytheists in faithless form. They all could be nice people, but they do believe in gods, but against Abrahamic preachings. Yeah, well, my problem with Abrahamic religion is the whole idea of faith. So I don't know. Everything else is just interesting discussions about the details of religion. So I don't know how much united I could get with polytheists against Abrahamic religion. Smithy saying, yeah, Latin America needs less religion for sure. Yeah, definitely. The whole planet needs less religion, or no religion. There's a saying, and I'd like to know what's your stand on agnostics. Well, okay, read my book on agnostic atheism, because I am an agnostic myself. I'm an agnostic atheist. If you think that's a contradiction, then you guys need to go and read up on that. Again, those are just search agnosticism versus atheism, and there's an Atheist Republic article on that as well. So they're not mutually exclusive. Okay, I am an I'm an agnostic atheist towards the Abrahamic gods, and I'm an agnostic atheist towards the deistic gods. Because if you create something that is impossible to disprove, then the chance of it existing is as much as anything else that I could come up with. But I cannot disprove it because you designed it in a way that nobody can disprove it. So I'm not going to be able to make any claim about its non-existence. But it's obviously the chances of anything like that existing is as close to zero as possible, but not zero itself. GV saying, "How is Malaysian Muslim Twitter treating you?" Yeah, it's funny. It's funny, but it's also scary sometimes. Um, because a lot of them are promising that something is going to happen to me, and I'm hoping that they're leaving those promises to Allah Himself, and they're not going to take things in their own hands. I don't know if they're going to do that or not. I just hope they're not. Did I answer everything? I think I answered everything. I think a lot of people, when they say agnostics, they're talking about pure agnostics, like people that are 50-50, and I think that's ridiculous. Just because you can't disprove something, that doesn't mean the chances of it existing is 50-50, right? I could get into the Russell's Teapot, or Carl Sagan's Invisible Dragon, or the Flying Spaghetti Monster. There's so many examples of that. The examples are in my book, Why There's No God. You could check that out if you want. Where can you find my Persian content? Just search for Jumhuriya Bi Khudayan on Facebook. On Telegram is at Persian underscore at AR underscore Persian. On YouTube, just search for Jumhuriya Bi Khudayan, and on Twitter also search for Jumhuriya Bi Khudayan. Somebody that I can't. Oh, Kavib Pada is saying, can I also come with you and live? No. Do you know how is Iran dealing with Corona? That's how we started the discussion. Do you want me to guys? Let me know if you're interested. I could make a video on that, like an edited video, not like this one. Anyways, I have to go continue my run. Is this good? Should I do this more often? Again, subscribe to the channel because I'm going to do these without any notice. Hit that bell thingy. But I want to produce more content like this for you guys. Let me know if you're interested. Chuck is saying yes, very. Reza is saying yep. Okay, good. So nobody has said no. Has anybody who's going to say no, Armin, this is useless, don't do it? Nobody has said that so far. So Boogie Monster Mom is saying yes, please make a video, and yes, do more often. Okay, sweet. I will. Doorknob is saying, yep. Random time is good. Good. Okay. Kevi Pada saying you have given false figures about daily incident. Just comment, go to that video and comment what source for better. What we do is the numbers are not from us, okay? We use a source, we provide the link to the source in the description. I understand if you're in India, a lot of the time you're going to find anything that is not agreeable with your narrative as fake news. But if you think the sources that we're providing is not giving the right numbers, or if anybody of me or Shopam or Rivka are giving you the wrong information, just that's what the comment section is for. Okay, just comment there, and also see this is the Atheist Republic. Like we have made we didn't when we say republic we didn't just that's not just something cool that we put in the title. We actually try to live by that name. Like we have provided a lot of opportunities for people to put to use our platform to express their own views. Okay, you could go on our website and you could add your views to our voicemail, which is going to show up on our podcast. You could go, if you see the link there's a link in the description where you can actually submit your own video, which is going to show up on our YouTube. Even when we pick up our the 10 news that we cover every week is based on what how many people on our Facebook engaged with the news item. So even that is we come up with a democratic model. All our content creation process and selection process is based on you guys. So if you have a view or if you want to challenge our views, we really have opened the door for everybody. Okay, and you could do that. You could do that. You could add your content. You could come up with, like I could. You have as much access to put content on our YouTube channel as I do. Okay, and we have made it very easy for everybody to do that. And I don't know why more people are not taking advantage of that. We really want to make this a open, open sources. No, open source is mostly for programming stuff. But like a free for all. There's very few limitations on what's not allowed. So the only things that we don't allow is open, outright, like direct racism. We're not saying like we're not going to look for dog whistles and stuff like that, but like outright racism, direct, obvious racism, the traditional definition of racism, not the new definitions of racism. Traditional definitions of what passes as homophobia, transphobia, not the new definitions, not like you have to really decode something for it to become transphobic. No, like really direct transphobia, direct homophobia, scams. We don't allow that. Like obviously, like if somebody is advocating for something, it is obviously a scam. Threats, promotion of anything violent. Those are very few limitations of what we allow on Atheist Republic. Other than those limitations, even if the views are completely opposite of my views and Shopham's and Ali's and Rivka's views, we allow them. Okay, so it's truly an atheist republic. This is an atheist republic. Okay, it's not an atheist dictatorship. We really want our community to be involved more and more in the content creation process. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna stop here. Live streams are only good to watch live. What about? Well, you're watching it live right now. And how can I send you ideas? You could for a Persian team or for our English team. You could just go to our website. There's a green button there. It says record your message, and it goes around our podcast. You don't even have to make me talk about something. You could just be part of the content creation process, right? Another limitation with regards to the content that you send us is that it has to be understandable. Okay, if somebody's English is so broken that we don't understand what they're saying, it's not going to get there. If the audio quality is so bad that it's hard to hear, understand, we're not going to put it there. And okay, there's another limitation as well. If something is so goddamn boring that if we put it on our channel, it's just going to hurt our algorithm. We're not going to put that up either. If somebody's like, I'm just going to do a 40-minute evaluation of Genesis in very dry tone, like, and here's the video, please upload it. You're like, yeah, no. But if somebody says like, hey, this is happening in my country, and nobody's talking about it. Look, here's a video like that. Oh yeah, like it's a 5-minute video. We're just gonna upload that, right? So that's gonna be interesting. Anyways, I keep saying I'm gonna go, but I'm not gonna. I'm not going. Okay, I'm gonna go now. This is fun. I like doing this with you guys. I like hanging out with you guys. I should do this more often. Okay, how do I stop this? This is my first time doing it on. I don't know how to stop.